this session, you're going to learn from Vicky Cron Amoros, an artist, writer, and arts advocate. Her book, Art Right, is used widely by artists in art schools, and her writing has appeared in Professional Artist Magazine and exhibition catalogs. Based out of Eugene, Oregon, United States, Vicky works in the service of art for her community with a focus on contemporary art.
You are doing them a favor because, you'll send this to, as an artist, you'll send it to the arts and culture department, even if you don't have a name. And you use the specific format that I wrote about in my book, but you can find it online too. And yes, you put the date in parentheses right at the top, and you have a headline. A headline's really important because journalists love headlines. They write them all day. So try to write a headline for your press release that gets their attention, because just like you, when you read a headline in a newspaper, you decide then and there if you're going to continue reading, right? Well, that's my tip for a press release, is make that headline cause interest in them. And usually, almost always, these people are under deadlines. Their editor or publisher said to them, I need a story about art in the gallery district, and I need it tomorrow. Okay. So they see your press release and they see, oh, well, this opens tomorrow. And sometimes if you've written a good press release, they can include the information about your show without ever having visited it. I liken it to a bird building a nest, where you handed them the branch and they fly with it and stick it in their story. So it's a reciprocal thing, and all it costs you is time to write this press release and send it to whatever media outlets are in your area, and perhaps you'll be rewarded with a visit from a reviewer or a writer. Or perhaps they'll simply put it in a highlighted section of the calendar, the events calendar. That's also very beneficial for your show. I find that with the lack of in-depth art reviewers being available, that's often what happens, is that if you get the calendar section, that highlighted little box with a photo and a short description of your show when it opens and closes, that's gold. That may be your goal right there. Right. Is I got the calendar section. That's going to be different for every region. And if you're putting up a gallery show, usually the gallerist or the curator will have deadlines for you. I need your artist statement by this and your images by this, and we will hang it by this date. And so right in that rush period where everything has to happen at once, that's when you get it out to the press. And I think you need to become aware of the publications online and in print in your area. Keep a list of that. And they always have their contact information there. If you're sending an email, you send it to Attention Arts and Culture, Attention Arts Calendar, Attention Arts Editor. If you can get a specific name, great. If not, you can at least get it to the correct department. The subject line would probably be art show press release. Don't ever attach it, because you know how people are squeamish about opening attachments. Put it right in the body of the email. And you would label it press release, Dwyer Gallery, August 7th, right? And something like that. And then always at the top of a press release, this is what is maintained steady for all these years. It says for immediate release in caps, capital letters. That's how any journalist knows this is a press release.